Hey friends, and welcome to the Gentleman's Journey. In this video we're going to be talking about why I can't really review these Blundstone 550s. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, we do all kinds of boot reviews, tons of guy stuff on this channel, and have a bunch of fun, so consider subscribing. If you've been here a while, thanks so much. Glad that you're back. Let's get into these boots a little bit and tell you why I'm sending these back to the factory. Now guys, I've been stoked about these boots. I did not buy these boots just to trash on them, and that's not my intent. But see, I've been talking to you guys about my journey, and so I have some boots that I really want that I'm not quite ready to spend the money on yet. I have some boots that I'll give a try if they're in a cheap price range, and just a whole different set of ideas for some boots. And so these guys came on my radar, and what I found is I kept going for my Justin boots. If you'll check my 2020 boot collection video, I'll link it here and put it in the description. You'll see that I have two sets of pull-on boots, and on a general day of work and running around, I just slip those on, and they just seem to be the right thing for me. I love my Thursdays, I love my Red Wings. I got a bunch of boots that I'm so excited about, but I thought these might be it. Just my next everyday run and gun boot. Getting ready for summer, doing some hikes, walking down the road, and just out in the yard doing some gardening and different stuff like that. But when I got them, friends, I was let down in a major way. Now, this isn't something that I haven't seen before. Now, I actually live really far from me. I say anything, but you know, we're a couple hours from an REI or anything. But I remember my wife checking out some of these. She actually didn't like them at REI, but I thought, you know, that's something I might try. And just initially, I felt like the leather feels like rubber. And so even the look kind of looks like a muck boot or something. When I have my pants on, that's really all it looks like. But that was the first thing that I really set me off on these boots. And so the leather is really thin. I knew that going into it. I did a lot of research on these. I wasn't impressed with that. It kind of looks like it has a toe cap. It really doesn't, but there's a bump there, and that's where they put like some reinforcement. I like to say cardboard under there to give that toe a little bit of stiffness. And I just don't think it's gonna look that great when you start bending it day in, day out. So from there, the outsole. Now guys, it does look grippy. I was watching Rose and Anvil, and they were talking about this rubber. If you don't use it often, apparently it's like, you know, like other things, it'll start disintegrating. So they want you to use it because it's made of these tiny air molecules in the rubber, and you can actually see them. What I thought was funny, even in their label, the Blundstone right there, there's some little air bubbles, and I thought they would at least dress up their label a bit, but sadly they didn't. And one of the main reasons I'm not even giving them a try is because they're too big. And so if I got to send them back, you know, they give you the option, are you going to exchange them, or are you going to get your money back? And at this point, friends, I'm just going to get my money back because I know the boot isn't what I'm looking for. Now, these come in at right at $200, and I have two sets of Thursday Captain boots for $200. Of course, Thursday Boot Company has some slip-on boots and some Chelsea boots that I could try, but I wanted to give this Australian brand a try. And so guys, it's not a comparison video, but I just wanted to note that for $200, you can get a really nice boot, really good thick quality leather, and something that you can re-sole with an outstanding outsole. Guys, this thing is so flimsy. I really felt like I was buying a Walmart shoe. And I'm not kidding. That's what I really felt like. And I'm like, I'm just not going to be wearing these at all. And so I was bummed out about that. Now another thing, and I knew this before, they're made in Thailand. Not a big issue necessarily. Of course, I want to support as many American products as I can, but that's not a deal breaker for me. I bought them. The thing is, I wonder if they're trying to mislead you a bit, because right there on the box, Blundstone, Tasmania, Australia, 1870. Now guys, their factories are there and this and that, and maybe some of their other high-end stuff is made there, but these guys are just made in some factory out in Thailand with this goofy foam outsole and shipped over to you. So I just wasn't impressed. I didn't really find a lot of quality control issues, to be honest. The little stitching that they have looked really clean, looked really sharp. And in fact, they really are giving you everything they say they're giving you. Besides maybe just trying to make it seem like an all-out Australian company. Beyond that, I really think you're actually getting what you know you're getting before you get them. And so I'm keen to know some of you guys' feedback on these boots. Maybe you have them and at this point you're just hating the video because you love yours so much. But I'd really like to know what you guys think of these boots. So let's get into sizing a little bit. So this is actually 11 UK or 11 Australian, but a 12 in American. And so this is what they do. They tell you to get your foot, get a pencil, and get some paper, and you actually stand. You don't want to sit, they say. You want to be standing, and you're actually going to trace out all around your foot. And after you traced out, you get your tape measure, and you're going to measure from the toe to the heel. And so wherever that lands is how big you want to go. And so what I did, friends, I did this a couple times. I did my left foot, my right. I was standing. I had my wife help me. And I ended up landing right at a 12. I mean, right smack dab at a US 12. And I got it, and it's just too big. So I think that, you know, maybe it's that old rule of thumb for boots that you should size half a size down. So if you're still considering some of these 550s, I would recommend go ahead and size half a size down. They have a great return policy, so you're going to be fine if you need to go up. It's not a real thick leather that you're going to be breaking in for a long period of time. So if it's too tight, you're going to know you probably need to send it back. But that's my experience. I hope that'll help you guys out when you're out measuring them. Just size half a size down. So friends, I just want to let you know that the Gentleman's Journey is all about not just reviewing boots and not just showing stuff just to show stuff. I'm not paid. I'll let you guys know when I am. I'm not against that, but friends, this isn't gonna cut it for me. You know, $200 of hard, good-earned money, and I just think there's so many better products out there. And so I'm really keen to get some R.N. Williams in the future. Good Australian company. They have a bit better quality leather and stuff. I know that Stridewise has reviewed a set of those, and so I'm really keen on getting a set of those. But there's going to be some other boots here coming up really soon that I'm stoked about. So hope you guys will hang with me. Again, I'd love to know what you think about these boots. But as for me, friends, boxing these bad boys up, and they're headed back to the factory. So I hope you like this content, friends. Make sure and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell. You'll get notified next time we put a good boot review video out. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see us talk about next. I got quite the list of boots that I want to go through, but you never know, maybe one of you guys' recommendations will be just the next boot that we look into. So friends, have a good week, and we'll see you in the next one.